What's going on, guys? Chillisfm here, back with some more Triple Legacy Shadow Machamp content. That's right, if you're new to the channel, you might not know, but I have a Machamp that runs Karate Chop, Stone Edge, and the Community Day move of Payback. And in this meta, there's a lot of things that take super effective damage from Payback, like that Cofagrigus right there, and it will completely one-shot everything. Even like a Hypno, which is pretty bulky, it's gonna one-shot it. So it's a lot of fun to use now. To be clear, I don't recommend anybody going out and building themselves a Triple Legacy Shadow Machamp, but it's definitely fun to use. For those that don't know, Karate Chop does generate energy a little bit more quickly than Counter, so it helps me get to these big booms that much quicker. Stone Edge, of course, more expensive than Rock Slide, but it does hit harder, and then, like I said, Payback can just one-shot. It would have one-shot this Trevenant if it went unshielded, and sometimes people get greedy and we make it to the second Payback like this right here, and they're like, man, you can't be at another Payback. And I'm like, yeah, that's what Triple Legacy Shadow Machamp can do. So, GG's well played to that opponent. We're going to jump into the battles. Make sure you leave a like if you do enjoy this meme content, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Alright, up against a Metachamp lead. This is actually a pretty bad thing for my entire team, especially if they're running Power Up Punch, which this one definitely is, because they are throwing after 5 counters. So, we're just going to eat these Power Up Punches. We're going to build up to the future side, and I'm just going to throw the double foul plays. Reason being, if the future side gets shielded, then I don't really chip away at this Metachamp at all, and I have no way of taking it out. So I definitely want to go for the back-to-back foul plays. I will lose the matchup, but at least I will get the Metachamp pretty low, hopefully low enough that I can farm down with my Sirfetch'd and leave with some energy. So foul play comes through, does put them into the red. They are in farm down range, but they have enough energy right now for another power up punch, and it's going to hurt a Sirfetch'd. So I do throw up a shield, hoping that I can Fury Cutter down before they reach a 4th power up punch, but they get there with 1 HP. We gotta eat this one. You're gonna see it does a ton of damage to Sirfetch'd, and my Sirfetch'd IVs are absolute trash. Absolute trash. 1468, that's what it powers up to. So not great. They're coming in with Altaria. We're going for the Brave Bird, and I'm really hoping for a shield right here, but they eat it, and I mean, it does a ton, which is beautiful. But I can't like counter, or not even counter, Karate Chop down with my Machamp. I'm gonna have to shield this up. I'm going to have to still land a Stone Edge. So hopefully they don't respect it, but they do actually swap out into Trevenant, and I have to throw before they make it to the Seed Bomb. So here comes the Payback. Do they respect it? Of course they don't. We one-shot the Trevenant. We're going to be able to make it to the Stone Edge against this Altaria, but unfortunately they do still have a shield. So they're going to shield this up, and they're going to take the dub. Unfortunately, like, landing a Brave Bird was my lose con, and normally you're like, yeah, I landed a Brave Bird, let's go. Not today, because I needed to land Stone Edge instead. So GG's. Well played to my opponent. It is what it is, you know? It was still a fun battle. Alright, moving into the next one, we're going to have a Rangaroo up against a Cofagrigus. So this is a great lead. We're going to be resisting all of the ghost type attacks, also resisting Psychic. Only have to worry about Dark Pulse if they're running Dark Pulse, but we have Foul Play. We can hit them back with the Foul Play, and they actually swap out into a Lickitung, and I'm going to go ahead and go for the future sight right here. Let's see if it lands. Yes, it does. Oh my gosh, that does so much damage to Lickitung. I'm going to come in with Sirfetch'd, and I was hoping I could aggressively farm down from this range, but you're going to see I eat this Body Slam right here, and the Fury Cutters just don't do enough damage. So we are going to end up having to throw a close combat, but I'm going to go ahead and double up. That way I can threaten that Cofagrigus when it comes back in with the Brave Bird. So yes, we are at the back-to-back. We are at 100 energy, so I should be able to, or I should be just short of the Brave Bird, I believe. So yeah, we're right there. We get the Brave Bird. There's no way they shield this, right? I mean, they're thinking it's a Night Slash, and they shield it. All right, fine, fair. But hey, we got the shield back from them. That's a beautiful thing. We can come back in with our Rangaroo, keep alignment how we want it, and let's see what they want to do. They're going to be throwing energy here. Do they have Dark Pulse? We will survive one Dark Pulse. No, it's going to be a Shadow Ball. We can easily take another one, actually, just barely, but I'm not going to want to because then I have to take it out with my Machamp. So I'm going for my own Foul Play right here, and they do throw up at the shield. In the back, they have Greeted. Their shields are down. We're coming in with Machamp. Machamp can just clean up right here. We do have to shield. Well, if they get to a second one, we'll have to shield, of course. So Body Slam coming through. We're going to go ahead and eat that. Going to just fire off the Stone Edge, because if we got a shield, Rangaroo easily takes out that Cofagrigus. Stone Edge, even though it's only neutral, takes out the bulky Greedent. We're just going to let Machamp go. I mean, maybe I could have made it to that Stone Edge and Machamp could have swept. Maybe that would have been like even better, but at the same time, that was my lose con. So I play it safe in this one. Going to go for the foul play. This will take out the Cofagrigus, and that's going to be a GG's. Well played. All right. Jumping into the next battle. Up against Deltoon Army. Some of y'all might recognize that name. Longtime supporter of the channel. So, what's up, Del? Going to be in a good lead here. He's running Trevenant. We have foul play. These Shadow Claws are resisted. You can only hit me with Seed Bombs. And I actually, you know, now that I think about it, Trevenant can run, I believe, Dark Pulse on it. And maybe that's the play right now, because of all these Orangaroos are starting to pop up, and you could really surprise someone by running Dark Pulse on your Trevenant. I don't know, maybe I'll try it out just for some fun at some point. I don't think it's gonna one-shot still, so it's probably still a losing matchup, but it'd be fun. Anyways, we get a shield. We're gonna make it to this next foul play. Does he go down 2 shields right here? Nope, gonna let the Trevenant go. Machamp coming in. There's the Wall Rain. We're going to be building up to the Stone Edge. But I kind of have to respect this Icicle Spear. Like, I would survive it, but not very well. And I got to use my shields at some point. So we do shield that one up. We're going to throw the Stone Edge just before they're at the next Icicle Spear. And let's see. They actually throw up a shield. Very interesting. Coming in now with a Machop. We're at the Stone Edge, but they actually throw first. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Actually going to be Brick Break. So I know this Machop is purified. Probably running Return as well. And it has Karate Chop for that very fast energy gain. So they're going to be throwing pretty much immediately. I know this is only going to be another Brick Break, so I am going to no shield. It hurts. It definitely hurts. I need to be able to build up to the back-to-back close combats. These Karate Chops are chipping away slowly at my Sirfetch'd. I'm going to have to shield up this next Brick Break. We shielded up, and we're at the back-to-backs. One close combat coming through, going to boom this pure little Machop. And then the next close combat going to be playing to take out the Wall Rain. That's going to be GG's. Well played. All right, let's go. Sirfetch'd with the back-to-back booms. You love to see it. All right, into the next one, up against Statistan. So another name you might recognize. Statistan did go to the Liverpool qualifiers, and I believe placed second. So definitely a great battler. Going to be luring out the Trevenant with my Machamp, and we're going straight for the Payback. No reason to bait with Stone Edge. Stone Edge would do a ton, by the way. It would do a ton, but it wouldn't one-shot, and he does shield up the Payback. But we've already seen Machamp can make it to his second Payback here, and they do throw energy right before I make it, and yeah, they got enough that they could throw back-to-backs, so there's no reason for me to shield. Plus I got a Rangaroo, which pretty well walls this Trevenant, so I'm going to come back in with a Rangaroo, unless of course they're running foul play, which they are not. Or is it Dark Pulse? I don't know. Whichever one it is, I'm going to be going for my foul play, and they are throwing on CMP. So actually really good play, but at the same time Trevenant is close to a third Seed Bomb, so I don't want to undercharge this or anything. Because then my Rangaroo is going to have to shield, and we don't want that. So we got 2 shields for our Sirfetch'd, but they have a Cofagrigus in the back. This is looking very rough. Cofagrigus, of course, resisting these Fury Cutters. They're doing basically nothing. We do have to shield up the Dark Pulse bait. Are you kidding me? And now I'm going to be building up to 100 energy, going for the Brave Bird, and just praying. I'm praying that this is enough to take out Cofagrigus. Come on, let's see it. No, Cofagrigus holds on. I'm going to have to throw this close combat just to take them out, and at this point, I don't think that there's any way that I can take out this Zangoose, unfortunately. I mean, maybe... So you're going to see, he actually BMs me here with the close combat instead of going for the Night Slash, which, like, I love it. So maybe actually if I shield that, since I stuck a Confusion through him, maybe I can Confusion down. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Either way, it was his game to win. Let's move into the next one. All right. Up against the Toxicroak lead, beautiful lead, but then they swap into Talonflame. I'm like, yeah, I have no answer for Talonflame. So we're going to stay in right here. We're going to eat this Flame Charge. I mean, if they go Brave Bird, then I just top left, and it was the Flame Charge. So I can go for the Dark Pulse or Foul Play right here. This should be grabbing a shield because it would KO, but I should be able to make it to the next Foul Play before they throw their energy. So here comes the second one. Do they double shield this Talonflame? Yes, they do, and that's fine. I can get it very low. And I'm actually going to come in and aggressively farm down with the double resisted Fury Cutters. So I'm expecting another Flame Charge here. I'm expecting to double shield, but I will be leaving with at least a close combat worth of energy. And they actually Brave Bird and dip into an Altaria. We're coming in with the Machamp now, going straight for the Stone Edge. We do outpace before they get to the Sky Attack, and I'm really hoping this is CMP, to be honest, because Stone Edge doesn't quite take it out, but it nearly one-shots the bulky Altaria. And yes, CMP tie. We can let Machamp go. We're going to come in, and again, the Fury Cutters are double resisted right here. Are they actually? Does Dragon resist bug? I think I'm wrong about that. So single resisted by Altaria, but also double resisted by Toxicroak. So we're going to have to throw this Brave Bird pretty quickly before they get to the Mud Bomb. It one-shots the Toxicroak. They're coming back in with a Talonflame. We're at the close combat. All we have to do is shield up this Flame Charge, throw the close combat, and Sirfetch'd sweeping a team. Sweeping a team where 2 out of 3 double resisted its fast move, and the other one single resisted its fast move. Absolutely insane. I was so stoked after that battle, to be honest. I was so happy. Alright, into the next one, up against a Shadow Hypno. So hypothetically, this is where we want to see it, right? I would always love to see it against my Machamp and just one-shot it with a Payback. But truthfully, Oranguru handles it a lot better. So I overfarm, expecting them to catch, and I'm going for the foul play right here. It will be putting them very, very low, so they do throw up a shield. And all they can hit me with is a punch, right? Ice Punch, Fire Punch, what's the electric one? I'm blanking today. Thunder Punch, and we can tank 2 of them. So I'm actually going to tank this second one. I mean, it would be bad if they like caught this foul play or something now, right? Yeah, they catch it. So we're going to come back in with Machamp now. Going to commit to the Karate Chop down on this Vigoroth. We do have to shield once. Hopefully we can farm them down before they make it to a second Body Slam. Are we able to do it? Well, we get a bunch of lag. It did look like I was on pace to do it, so I don't think that we like got anything for free there. They're coming back in with Hypno. I'm just going for the Stone Edge because Hypno's taking some damage. It's a Shadow Hypno, and it nearly takes them out. We don't even have to eat a Confusion, so we get extra energy. They're coming in now with the Primate. I make it to another Stone Edge. Even though this is resisted, it will do a ton of damage if it's not shielded, so they do throw up a shield. And they're able to counter me down. So I'm going to come in with Sirfetch'd, but I know I might have to catch since they are ahead on energy. All I need is a close combat. I go for the catch. They don't throw. Great job by my opponent holding on to your energy. Sirfetch'd coming back in. And honestly, I should have called the bait here because they throw the Night Slash. And now this is definitely going to be either the close combat or the Ice Punch. It is Ice Punch. We survive with 1 HP. We're getting off our close combat. This will take out the Primate, but that's going to be a GG's. Hopefully to my opponent. Goodness gracious, that was so close though. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I won it. All right, into the next one. Up against a Lickitung lead. So technically a good lead, but we're going to be swapping out into Machamp to lure out the potential Psychic type in the back. And yep, we lure out the Oranguru, going straight for the Payback. Oranguru thinks it's safe against a Machamp, right? No. Get one shot, Oranguru. They're coming back in with the Lickitung, taking a bunch of damage from these Karate Chops, and they throw before I make it to the Stone Edge, which I wasn't even going to make it to. So hey, this is great. We can come in now with Sirfetch'd, align it how we want it. I definitely should have waited out my switch clock because of now I can't just close combat and dip immediately. And I will go ahead and shield up this Body Slam because I want to preserve some health on my Sirfetch'd. Going for the close combat. Now, do they throw up a shield? No, they don't. Boom, takes out the Lickitung, and in the back they have a Greedent. So they have 2 shields, but they should know that I am ahead on energy on my Sirfetch'd. I'm expecting them to save both shields for the Sirfetch'd. I'm going to go straight for the Future Sight right here, and they're throwing again. I'm like, that's got to be a Body Slam. We're not shooting this. We're not shooting a Body Slam. We survive, and it's another Crunch. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Greedent's energy gain is absolutely ridiculous. I should have respected it. And that's going to cost me the game because now they're going to just outpace me. They can shield up that close combat. I do shield it up right here. I don't know why. I should have just given them the win at this point. Because like you're going to see, I throw a few more Fury Cutters. I'm like, yeah, there's no way. I go for the Brave Bird BM, but they actually even outpace me there. Body Slam takes me out, and that's a GG's. All right, guys, I got one more short battle, but I'm going to wrap up the video. So thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy all the booms in this video, all the meme content, make sure you leave a like, and I would appreciate any comments down below. Let me know what you're running in the Retro Cup. You know, I'm interested to hear. Thank you all so much for watching. By the way, I'm going to link my old Shadow Legacy Machamp videos wherever they pop up over here. But until next time, this is Chillisfm reminding you to always keep pushing forward.